Let's go live now to the Balmain Town Hall, the caucus meeting getting underway as we speak. And Laura, what's the crowd like? It's certainly noisy.
They certainly are, Kieran. As you can see, there's a small contingent but a very loud one here outside Balmain Town Hall. Now, Simon Crean has just arrived, and that's probably why they've just got a little bit louder in the last few minutes. Kevin Rudd has also just arrived, and he's gone into the Town Hall. He was very quick to go into the building, though, didn't really acknowledge the protesters. Now, there have been Labor MPs arrive all morning, and it's very much a united front here today, especially when it comes to the asylum seeker issue. I've spoken to a number of members of Labor's left faction, including Doug Cameron, who outside acknowledged that 6 months ago he expressed concern over Manus Island and the situation and the condition that people were being kept there. But he says that this needs to happen. There needs to be a circuit breaker, and this is the solution that Labor will take to the election, very much with the left on board. Now, inside this meeting, there will be mention of the PNG solution, but this is all about party reform. It really is a rubber stamping exercise, though. One of the more contentious issues is, of course, electing the leader, and also how you could get rid of a Labor leader. Now, that 75% number, when you look at a petition within Caucus, well, there might be some debate about what happens in opposition after an election. But as I say, this is very much a rubber stamping exercise. And look, this, again, clearing the deck in the election context, and that could come very quickly. Of course, Kevin Rudd would have to call and visit the Governor-General today if there was going to be an August 24 poll, but certainly there's an August 31 strategy in place. Those close to Kevin Rudd say he hasn't made up his mind. There's a news poll out tomorrow that could very much weigh into that, but there's certainly a strategy at play for August 31. Whether we do see that date come into fruition, well, he'll have to call it by next Monday. The protesters are still continuing here this afternoon, and they're expected to remain here for the next 2 hours whilst this meeting is underway, Kieran.
Yeah, Laura, they're certainly making their presence felt. Not a big crowd, but very noisy, and making their position pretty clear. Deport the ALP was one of the signs. Rudd is a dud. And we'll get back to you with more from the Balmain Town Hall and the caucus meeting a bit later, Laura. Thanks so much for that update.